Hello everyone, welcome to Fundamentals of Investment class. Today's topic is types of government securities. A government security is a debt obligation of the Indian government to fund their fiscal deficit. These instruments are tradable and are issued either by the central government or state government. These securities are offered for a short term as well as long term. Short term instruments with a maturity of less than 1 year are typically called treasury bills or T-bills, whereas long term instruments are called government bonds or dated securities with a maturity of 1 year or more. So when government need money from public, government also issue debt securities. These are issued for long term as well as short term. Short term means less than 1 year. Such securities are called treasury bills, and long term securities are called government bonds or dated securities. However, in India, the central government issues T-bills as well as bonds or dated securities, while the state government issues only bonds or dated securities called state development loans. So central government issues both short-term as well as long-term securities, whereas state government issues only bonds or dated securities called state development loans. The central government also issues not fully tradable saving instruments. So generally government securities are tradable in the market. That means the investor can sell to someone. Those are called tradable instruments. So central government issues both tradable as well as non-tradable securities. Example for non-tradable securities are saving bonds, national saving certificate, etc. Or special security bonds like fertilizer bond, power bonds, etc. So there are different bonds issued by central government which can be classified as tradable and non-tradable. Now, types of government securities. Government securities are also known as GSEC. First, treasury bills. T-bills are money market short-term debt instruments which are issued by the central government in 3 tenure, mainly 91 day, 182 day and 364 days. These instruments are zero coupon bonds which pay no interest and are actually issued at a discount and are redeemed at the face value at maturity. So first is treasury bills. These are short-term money market instruments and are issued for duration of either 91 day, 182 days or 364 days. These are zero coupon bonds, so no interest will be paid. And at the same time, these are issued at a discount and redeemed at a face value. ഇഷ്യൂ ചെയ്യുന്ന സമയത്ത് വളരെ കുറഞ്ഞ വിലയ്ക്ക്, ഫേസ് വാല്യൂവിനേക്കാളും വളരെ കുറഞ്ഞ വിലയ്ക്കായിരിക്കും വിൽക്കുക. അതിൻ്റെ ഡ്യൂറേഷൻ കഴിയുമ്പോൾ ഫേസ് വാല്യൂ ആയിരിക്കും റിഡീം ചെയ്യപ്പെടുന്നത്, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഇൻവെസ്റ്റർക്ക് തിരിച്ച് കിട്ടുന്നത്. Second one is cash management bills or CMBS. CMBS are new short-term instruments having common characteristics of T-bills but with a maturity of less than 91 days. So 91 ഡേയ്സിനേക്കാളും കുറഞ്ഞ പീരീഡിലേക്ക് ഗവൺമെൻറ് ഇഷ്യൂ ചെയ്യുന്ന ഷോർട്ട് ടൈം സെക്യൂരിറ്റിയാണ് ക്യാഷ് മാനേജ്മെൻറ്റ് ബിൽസ് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ CMBs എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. These instruments are issued to meet the temporary disparity in the cash flow of government. CMBS too are issued at a discount and redeemed at face value on maturity. So these are the short-term government securities. Now long-term government securities called government bonds or dated government securities. These instruments are long-term securities which carry a fixed or floating coupon rate or interest rate paid on the face value which is payable at a fixed time period, generally half yearly. So interest are paid semi-annually or half yearly. The maximum tenure of these securities is 30 years. So it's for issued for very long period. Types of government bond. First one is fixed rate bonds. These bonds have their coupon rates fixed throughout the maturity. The maturity of government bonds are issued as fixed rate bonds again. So these are the usual government bonds. Fixed rate bonds are the usual government bonds. Whenever we say government bonds, means the coupon rate is always fixed. But sometimes governments issue floating rate bonds also. That is the second type of government bond, floating rate bonds. These bonds do not have fixed coupon rate. The coupon rates for these bonds are reset at a pre-announcement intervals or every 6 months or 1 year. Every 6 months അല്ലെങ്കിൽ 1 ഇയറിൽ അതിൻ്റെ കൂപ്പൺ റേറ്റ് ചേഞ്ച് ചെയ്യപ്പെടുന്ന രീതിയിൽ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഗവൺമെൻറ് റീസെറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്ന രീതിയിലുള്ള ബോണ്ട്സിനെയാണ് ഫ്ലോട്ടിംഗ് റേറ്റ് ബോണ്ട്സ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. നെക്സ്റ്റ് ടൈപ്പ് ഈസ് സീറോ കൂപ്പൺ ബോണ്ട്സ്. ദീസ് ബോണ്ട്സ് ആർ ഇഷ്യൂഡ് അറ്റ് എ ഡിസ്കൗണ്ട് to the face value with no coupon rate. Another one is capital indexed bonds. These are bonds where the principal is linked to an accepted inflation index in order to protect the holder against inflation. ഇൻഫ്ലേഷൻ അഡ്ജസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു കൂപ്പൺ റേറ്റ് അനുസരിച്ചിട്ടുള്ള ബോണ്ടാണ് ക്യാപിറ്റൽ ഇൻഡെക്സ്ഡ് ബോണ്ട്സ്. ദ പ്രിൻസിപ്പൽ ഈസ് linked to an accepted inflation index. Next type, bonds with call or put options. These bonds are issued with a feature of buyback. Buyback option ഓട് കൂടിയിട്ടുള്ള ബോണ്ട്സിനെയാണ് bonds with call option or put option എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. For the issuer, the call option is the right of the issuer, then it is called the call option. Or the call option is vested with the investor or sell option, that is called the put option for the investor at par value. അതായത് ബോണ്ട്സിൻ്റെ മെച്യൂരിറ്റി പീരീഡിന് മുൻപ് തന്നെ അത് തിരിച്ച് വാങ്ങാനോ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ തിരിച്ച് നൽകാനോ കഴിയുന്ന തരത്തിലുള്ള ഗവൺമെൻറ് ബോണ്ട്സിനെയാണ് ബോണ്ട് വിത്ത് കോൾ ഓർ പുട്ട് ഓപ്ഷൻ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. These are issued at par value or equal to face value these are redeemed at par value after the completion of 5 years from the date of issuance on any coupon date filing thereafter. So callable bonds അല്ലെങ്കിൽ puttable bonds, അതാണ് ലാസ്റ്റ് ടൈപ്പ് ഓഫ് ബോണ്ട്. Okay, this is the discussion about types of government bonds. Thank you.